British travellers warned, answer your door when government comes knocking. Home Secretary Priti Patel has beefed up the compliance service for travellers returning home, so British travellers warned to answer the doors. The British Home Secretary alerted there will be 70,000 checks weekly on Brits returning home from travel. It has been reported to Parliament that at least 75% of returning travellers required to quarantine at home had not been checked. For those who are out when they should have been in quarantine, that is, the fine could go as high as £10,000. Priti Patel, British Home Secretary, announced that Brits returning from visits to amber-listed countries will face a visit from the Isolation Assurance and Compliance Service (IACS) to check that they are observing the home-based 10 days quarantine required by law. She said that there would be 70,000 checks weekly with fines of up to £10,000 for people who were out when they should have been in. The IACS has been beefed up after reports in Parliament that at least 75% of returning travellers required to quarantine at home had not actually been checked. The opposition Labour Party said that Britons were being completely exposed to the virus by government inaction and incompetence. According to employment vacancy ads in the UK, the average annual salary of IACS inspectors is around £20,000. Police will only be summoned to doorsteps if the inspectors are unable to cope. Britain recently introduced a traffic lights system with those returning from green countries not required to quarantine, those from amber not being allowed to leave their home for 10 days and red returnees facing supervised isolation in a hotel. But government advice about the whole issue has been muddled. Some ministers have suggested that it's best not to travel abroad to any country, even green, while others have argued weary citizens need a break. The Foreign and Commonwealth Office website states specifically that travel to Thailand should be only for urgent business or family reasons, which do not include such things as holidays. However, there are currently very few Brits contemplating a vacation to the land of smiles because of the bureaucratic regulations in place, compulsory quarantine for all arrivals in Bangkok, and because of the recent spurt of infections which has resulted in the closure of bars and places of entertainment in the country. Rebuilding travel.